everyone, it is Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me once again today. I trust that everyone is doing well despite the circumstances, and I know again some of us are still struggling, but I continue to just be in prayer for everyone, and I continue to hope that things will get back to normal. But today I'm going to be doing a kind of like a spiritual encouragement card that I just thought of, and I'm just going to be putting it together. So I will be using distress ink. I will explain certain things as I go along, what I did, what I didn't do, and in that way you'll be able to follow along with me as best as possible. Some of the things I have already done just to shorten the time frame. So let's go ahead and begin. And of course, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel and just click on that little bell so that you will be able to know when I post any videos. But just for your own information, I plan to post videos every Sunday. So as long as it comes up before midnight every Sunday, I will be posting a video. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. So basically some of the things that I did, this is just it says, when life gets too hard to stand, kneel. That's what this sentiment says. Then this is a stamp that I have, at least both of them are stamps. This one is actually like a foliage, a floral stamp, and I used this one right here. It's kind of just not a very like special brand of stamp, it's just the acrylic stamp. And then I used these are two, I got those two from Michael's. With this one, this is where I got the when life gets too hard to stand, kneel. And then I believe I got my dove from the other one. So you can mix and match. So this is what I used, and what I did was I actually did put the stamps on my advanced stamping press there, and I kind of traced around it so I can be able to at least cut it out. I did the same thing for this one here, and then of course for the dove, but I tried to go ahead and put a bit of red fun foam at the back of the dove so I can get some dimension on it. So that's one. And of course my main cardstock color for my base would be brown, and I'm going to be using some distress ink to add a little color. Now I had this, it's kind of like a wave template that I had, so I'm going to go ahead and use that just to add a little color and to do something else different to just having it as just a plain white. So let me go ahead, and to get started I'm going to be using Candied Apple. This is a distress ink that I will be using to just get some kind of design or pattern going there. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to kind of do right, so I'll do it this way here, and then I'm going to move towards the paper, in that way I can get that little candied apple going. What I have noticed, and of course I have learned from watching other YouTube videos, is that when you're going to use the distress ink, it's always wise for you to work from the plastic here onto it, because if you go straight onto it, it makes like big blotches, so it doesn't look as smooth as you'd like it to be. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this one here as well, and you can put as much as you want to. Okay, I'm going to drop it down a little bit, and I'm going to go from the other side, from this side like this, just to go across. Now you could put it as much as you want. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, like perfect. Okay, I'm going to drop it down again, and I'm going to continue that pattern until I get to the bottom. So basically we're going to leave this like it is. So we're going to put this candied apple away. I love the distress ink actually, because I think it's just awesome for you to be able to use. So I will just set this aside because I can always wipe that off later with the baby wipes. Oh, hold on, I want to do this as well. So those, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this brown here. This one is called Vintage Photo. I'm going to go ahead and just do the edges of those, just gingerly, just, you know, to get a little color on the edges. Nothing fancy, just very light, because I'm not planning to do anything, you know, have it really heavy or anything. So that's just like to have maybe a little rustic, you know, nothing too much. I'm also going to do that to this flower here because I want it to match with the the color of the cardstock paper, the base. Just a little brown in there, and that's okay. That's just what I want to do, really. No hard and fast rules about it. Just give it like a little rustic something. Okay, so we have, you can see now these two are done. So now let's go ahead and put things together so that we can see how everything comes up. Now I had used the Ranger archival ink. This one is called Aquamarine, which is what I use for to stamp those. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to get this right here. I think I would like to see it here, and then let's see, maybe I can have this sitting right here. I'm just trying to see what I like, and then our birdie right here, maybe about like that. Let's see if I scoot this over a little more. I can scoot this so too. Can I have it off the paper? That could be another option. Just have it like off the paper. Nah, I think I want the whole thing on there, to be honest. I don't want to compromise anything. So I'm going to go ahead and get things stuck up, and then I will see how it looks. So I think I'll use this because I rather using the runner. In that way I can have everything to stick the way I want it. Okay, so I'm going to stick here right now. I'm going to get it close to the edge because that's where I really want it to stay. Okay, and then I will get this one stuck right here. That's the best place to get it stuck. And of course it would kind of help with the pattern issue below here as well. So I'm going to set it like this. And then I'm going to use the glue to stick this one here, which is the Dove. I used like a colored pencil that I had to do this one. That's this one right here. This is it's by Fine Touch. It's a group, like it's metallic, There's gray, silver, there is brown, there is, you know, things like that, different colors. I wanna thinking maybe if I get the dove around here, thinking that might work. Yeah, I think I prefer the dove here, not just up there anywhere. Okay, oops. Yeah, I'm getting the glue all over the place. So I'm thinking this would be a better option for the dove. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the back, which is get it stuck on. I always like putting an extra something in the middle, run off tape, so that you know there's no air bubbles and stuff sticking under there. So now I'm going to go ahead and get it stuck on. Just make sure everything is straightened out. I just like to make sure I have everything like from the top. Usually I have to stand up to eyeball this, but I'm going to try not to stand up and eyeball it. So as you can see, I have, when life gets too hard, kneel, and then of course the dove, which usually represents, you know, spiritual and God and things like that. And then I'm going to now use I do have some pearlized drops. I'm just gonna, you know, put a little drop here and a little drop there. Let's see. I'm thinking as far as the colors, I'm thinking maybe I can use white, you know, just put a drop here, a drop there. Let me do, I'll put one here. So that's 3 drops. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. In that way, it's uniform. It's not looking off. Yeah, I think that should be it. Oh, let me do this. I think I want to just add a little something to the tip of those flowers here. Well, they're not flowers. They're more like bushes. But I'm thinking I just want to add a little pearlized drops to them. And then I'm going to use, let me try using a bit of, I have like a pink, kind of a reddish. I like the Ranger pearlized drops. I think they're pretty neat. I think if you come near me, I might just pearlize you. Who knows? I just enjoy using it so much. Those are just little, you know, just little accents I like putting on the cards, just to give it a little lift. As far as I'm going to just put a dot on top here just to accent the life. Okay, so I believe that this is it. That is everything. So what do you think? I think it came out pretty good considering. So with that said, thank you so very much for watching. And I look forward to seeing you guys next Sunday. Again, if you do like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to my channel and do a click or tick, however it is, on that bell, so that you would know when the videos are posted. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week. Bye bye.